This chapter was so powerful and heroic and was such a force in our struggle that must be elevated and must be recognized for what happened here in Southern California.
We were so committed. We quit fighting each other. We quit using profanity. We quit calling sisters bitches. We started to demonstrate some respect for one another. And, you know, it was so uplifting. I felt like I was just so much alive. And so it was a very encouraging time for a young person who used to hate himself to now finally becoming alive.
3 Negroes were shot to death in Los Angeles. The Negroes were killed and a policeman wounded in the Crenshaw section last night.
The group of us had come together who decided to join the Panthers, had heard about little Tommy, Robert and Steve Bartholomew, who had been killed in LA by the police at a gas station. Police just killed them, you know, and it had a major impact on us because it drove home how serious this whole issue of fighting back and being willing to pick up the gun to fight back, how serious that was. It was a wake-up call for us in a very big way.
The gunfire started from the LAPD side, firing at Robert, Tommy, and Steve. My dad, and as my dad laid on the ground, he was shot once in the face, and then another officer came and basically stood over him and executed him. They took that man away from me. For why? Being a Panther. And I've had to live with that my whole life. It's rough. I'm sorry.
We would hear of instances where black folks were being attacked. It was common for black people to be killed by the police for no reason at all or to be beaten. We couldn't understand, many people in my neighborhood, why white folks was in control. You know, it was like during my time, black folks didn't give a damn about white people.
Revolution knows no compromise. Revolution overturns and destroys everything that gets in its way.
I'm minding my business, officer. I'm minding my business. Please just leave me alone. I don't do nothing.
As far as like the Black Lives Matter, they said, yeah, Black lives would matter a lot more and be a lot better off if the Panthers were here. And I said, well, that's right on there. That's really right on.
The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense calls upon the American people in general and the black people in particular to take careful note. Racist police agencies throughout the country are intensifying the terror, brutality, murder, and repression of black people.
We say it now loud and clear. We've always said, we're not afraid to say it, that these racist Gestapo pigs have to stop brutalizing our community or we're going to take up guns, we're going to drive them out.
We lived under the threat of attack. And we advocated self-defense. The police had a history of murder and aggression and oppression in our community. Yes, I wanted to do to the enemy what they were trying to do to myself. I mean, how else am I supposed to respond? Man, shit.
We decided that we were gonna go to the Watts Precinct police station, and we were gonna come through the front door and just light them up in there.
At dawn this morning, the police went to the Black Panther headquarters. The intermittent warfare between the Black Panthers and police erupted today in Los Angeles.
There's something wild about the LAPD and something wild about the Panthers.
The SWAT team was invented by the LAPD, and it was invented to take out the Black Panther Party. This ain't no joke.
They got guns, we got guns. It didn't matter.
When one fights back, that's when you get respect.
Them coward-ass pigs backed their asses up and left us alone.
We fought back to defend ourselves, and that's what we was all about.
There were more Panthers that were killed in police shootouts in LA than anywhere else.
Yesterday there was a gun battle in West Los Angeles. 3 young Negroes, all members of the Black Panther Party, were dead.
At the University of California at Los Angeles, 2 Black Panthers were shot to death.
This is why when Bunchy died, the reason why it shook us so much, because he was the epitome of the character we all wanted to build, and we felt that he was invincible. How the fuck did he get killed? How was it possible that somebody got the drop on him and took him out?
I said, no more. They ain't gonna just gun us down in the street.
Not in the history of this country has there been anything like it. Not in the history of this country.
Police wanted to kill us, and we was trying to kill them. It's just that simple.